small detail in life.
And Facebook.
Facebook will only take it. It's going to Facebook. It only will take 720 on Facebook. That's its maximum. And then YouTube is not cheapskates about it, and so they'll take the 1080p. They'll take up to 4K on YouTube, but my camera is only up to 1080p. There's just no sense in trying to go higher.
Well, all my friends are on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just like one
And
more
my
platform.
and my group people, so we're trying to like hit them right now. I told them 7:30.
Yeah, well,
so let's get going.
okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the point of the YouTube is just we have one more platform now, so I'm happy about that.
Yep. Yep.
All right, let's get going in 3, 2. Oh,
Just go with it.
yeah. Okay. Okay, you're welcome to the AFC East by NAFCo. Right here we have with us Jeff Carey and Paul Gerritsen, myself, Perry Langell, and I'd like to thank our sponsors. That's NAFCO, the Northern Appalachian Film Collective, Dakota, the Du Bois Area Council on the Arts, and West PA Systems, your 21st century electrical contractor. So, Jeff, you're kind of in a little bit of a different conflicted attire right now.
Yes, I am. I told you guys a couple weeks ago I had to go back to my Cowboys. I want to be with the winner. But, us Dolphin fans, we're just kind of like that way, and we keep on rooting for them no matter what happens. I want to thank my other Dolphin fans, my Dolphin fanatics on, the live channels, social networking, the AFC East channels I listen to. I'm a Dolphin fan. I comment on you guys all the time. If anyone who's out there listening, I'm with you guys. I told you guys to have a backup plan, and my backup plan is the Cowboys this year because I just don't know what the Dolphins going to do right now.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a sloppy mess over there in Miami. What was the score last week?
Too much to too little.
Too much to too little. Yeah, they were playing the Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
they looked great in the first quarter.
They did. I actually had to put. I saw your messages in hindsight, and I had to put a little laughter to those comments that were like, "Oh wow, we're really holding in there," because I knew what the score was, and I'm just like, "Oh gee, that apparently there was hope in the beginning."
Yeah, we'll get into our podcast, and I got some funny stuff on why I became a Dolphin fan, and maybe some people will have some laughs about it later on. But we'll cover the games and everything, and
okay.
You guys give your shout outs to your people because I know you guys got way more fans than Dolphin fans do right now.
Well, okay, I mean, I don't really have people. Paul, what's your people?
My mom.
Your mom?
And when I first came to Pennsylvania, I used to date my mom. So, I mean, that's how it is. So, go mom. Mom, yay!
Is your mom watching, Paul?
I don't know. She probably shouldn't.
Tell her to like and share on Facebook.
Yeah, I will.
Sure.
Yeah, we want to double our subscribers this week.
Yeah,
we want to double them. I'm not saying our number. We just want to double by next Monday. All right.
Okay.
I got at least 4 coming. All right. So if you guys can bring like 50 something plus, that'd be awesome.
Well, I'll tell them about the great insight that you bring to this podcast, and I'm sure they'll just run right to it. So
it's entertainment value.
It is entertainment value.
The stats are the stats. I mean, the Buffalo Bills are kicking it right now. I mean, I'm sure you're going to tell us all about the game and how, like, I'm not going to go into it. I'm going to let you do that.
Anytime
the stats
guys
were amazing. Brady's stats were amazing on the Dolphins yesterday. Stats are stats. We don't care about the stats. We care about having fun on this podcast, though.
Well, that's a good attitude to have. But Paul, can you just check your cell phone real quick while you're there? But so you can check us out though. Facebook.com/AFC East NAFCo. It's AFC East NAFCO. That's the best resource for the show. So I just want to put that out there. I mean, so I guess shout out to all our Facebook subscribers over there. That's my shout out.
Very good. Yeah. See what I did on this computer thing? I think it's computer. I just pushed all the buttons as much as I could. And there you go. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I see. So yeah, if you can go into your Minicam app on your cell phone and just accept it. Yeah, if you accept one of those on there, you should be okay. You're good on your Skype end.
We're good.
So happy Oktoberfest to all my Oktoberfest friends who celebrate. This is why I'm wearing this hat right now.
So I think the background thing, although quirky, is trippy as hell. As far as your hat kind of disappearing and reappearing and shit. And now there's like pieces of a Dolphins logo inside of a Cowboys logo with a Oktoberfest hat.
Happy Oktoberfest. Well, I'll just show my clean head.
Mr. Clean.
All right, Perry.
What?
Your Patriots won.
Yeah, that was a tight one. Huh, I don't know how Paul has
yeah.
Wow, I don't know what you're doing there, but that's dope. At this point, that's actually just as good as if we had you.
It is. So, thank you, Cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to use that line. I actually am pretty good at landing the Cotton line. I'm glad you used that yourself there. Oh, gee. And now we have something going on here with Jeffrey.
It's Oktoberfest, baby. Do the chicken dance.
Okay.
I can't celebrate the Dolphins, so I got to find something to celebrate, baby.
Yeah, so this is officially a horrible show to listen to just on the podcasting app, but like I said, Facebook.com/AFC East NAFCO we can get you the live video with Jeff's shenanigans going on here with lots of crazy outfits and clothing mismatches apparently today.
Well, Jeff should celebrate you playing in Jacksonville next week, so.
I'm not even worried about. I'm not even optimistic about that, man. Like, really? We'll talk about that during the games.
Okay. Well, yeah. So, I mean, at this point, I think we should start in on the games. I mean, so we did start to touch upon the. There we go. We did start to touch upon the Pats game.
Carol, you can change my background to a Dolphin background.
You want that? Okay.
Yeah, because we're like retarded and we keep on just loving the freaking Dolphins because we do.
Oh, gee. Okay. Well, here's the real moment. So this is your moment that you're coming back to.
Well, just
back home.
make it for the podcast because.
What you want?
Later in the show, we'll talk about why I'm a Dolphin fan, and it's all right. It's all good.
Okay, Jeff. So this is like you're going back to your ex.
Yeah.
Okay. He's back with his old woman.
It's what we do. It's what we do. I mean.
Okay. Well, how about we talk about that game then, since we're right there. Jeff, I want you to talk about the Dolphins game. Why are we back?
Did you guys watch the game first of all?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, good. So this game got Tony Romo, the best TV analyst for NFL. And he called this game the way it should have been played. Can we hire Tony Romo to like coach the Dolphins? Because
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
As an announcer, he sounds like he ought to just be the coach at this point.
Like he knows what we should do.
Like,
it's amazing.
And you feel like his advice would work, don't you?
Well, his advice did work
Yeah.
because you're going against the number one defense in the league or one of the top fives, whatever the rankings are. We cannot run the ball. We don't have a running back. All my Dolphin fans will agree with me. We don't have a running back. We have 3 running backs. Three running backs. And we can't do anything. But the Bucs defense receiving, we can throw against. The first quarter looked amazing. And Romo said, key to winning is throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. Right? You know what we do? We drive down the field, throwing the ball. We get in the red zone. You know what we do? We run 2 times. Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, I think
We
that's
got a
confidence.
field goal.
Yeah.
We were up 3-0. Like, 3 points is not going to beat Brady. You know what I'm saying?
And who's your who was quarterback? Jacoby Brissett?
Brissett was, yep.
Didn't he get taken out?
He got a little hamstring pull, whatever. He went back in.
Okay. So it was like
I didn't catch the whole game. I had to step away. I watched the end of it. By the time I walked away and stepped back, it was a freaking blowout.
Okay.
It was like 45-17. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
They covered the spread like way, like, it's ridiculous. And you know I hate Brady. Like, guys, I hate that. I love the Buccaneers because they're in Florida, but I hate Brady, and I'm a Dolphin fan. I'm going to be a Dolphin fan. But, God, it's horrific. We need a coach. We need a GM. We need some kind of something. I mean, I follow my Dolphin, like, other podcasts and stuff, and they are calling for coaches' heads. They're calling for ownership's heads. Like, who was going to fix this freaking mess we have in Miami?
Well, I don't have the answer to you, but I guess I like the pick of Tony Romo more than anything else that I've heard so far.
Well, people on the broadcast or in the other place said Tony Dungy. Not bad. Not a bad choice. You know?
But I don't know if he'd want to come out of retirement.
He don't want to. Who wants to coach a crappy team? You know what I'm saying? Like,
the other thing is, why would Romo want to go? He's making more than he would make as a coach.
He's making $10 million a year.
Yeah, he's making more than he would as a coach.
For 3 days a week.
For
3 days a week.
Yeah.
So a funny thing that happened this week. We always talk about how Belichick's coaches go on and who can actually beat Belichick. Right? We always talk about that. Like, who's the first assistant coach from Belichick can go beat Belichick? In college this weekend, Jimbo Fisher, a former assistant of Nick Saban, was the first guy who did it. It took how long? You're not going to beat the master. Like, it wasn't Belichick, but it was Brady who came from Belichick. Do you know what I mean? So just because you were a good assistant coach on a great team with great talent doesn't mean you're going to come in and, like, be a great head coach.
Are you saying nobody's beaten Belichick head-to-head that left his coaching staff?
Tell me who.
Josh McDaniels did back in
okay.
2010, and then.
But I'm going back to the college. Going back to the college things, like,
okay, a couple years.
It wasn't beating Belichick. It was beating Brady. The Dolphins used to beat Brady when he was with the Patriots at least once a year.
Yeah, and then a memorable one was I just want to say it was I think it was 2018 Matt Patricia beat the Pats with the Lions, and that just was like a rough one.
Where's he at now?
Yeah, I don't. Matt Patricia, I think he's canned, right? He got fired. I thought
he got fired exactly.
Yeah. Right. He's
yeah.
I should have known this. I did know this. I was like, my apologies to the fans there. No, he's with the New England Patriots staff there in kind of a special role.
Oh, he went back.
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, just like Josh
Yeah.
McDaniels. Both the guys that have beaten Belichick are back on the team. Yeah, that was really a better place to go with this.
Yeah. Let's always go back home. Home is a good place to go.
Okay, Dorothy.
No place like home. Where's my red slippers?
So,
oh my God.
Is that all we really got though on the Dolphins game this week?
Oh,
Well, Brissett did okay. Brissett had some good numbers. He did 17 for 21 for 188. I mean, as long as he played, it wasn't bad. I mean, what's going to happen is that you got Tua practicing this week. Is he going to play against Jacksonville? That's the question on it.
Okay, so if we lose against Jacksonville next week, we'll go to the predictions later on in the show. Urban Meyer has some craziness in his life.
Oh, how about them lap dances, buddy?
Right? So, but fluky things happen, and now you're in another country, actually. We'll talk about that game.
Anything happens in the country, you're not liable for.
I mean,
personal experience.
Yeah. I mean, the Dolphins going to another country and playing in Jacksonville, another in-state rival. I mean, we played Tampa already. Now we're going to Jacksonville, another country. This is going to be crazy. We'll talk about it. Go ahead. Okay. You guys both won. It's on you guys.
Well, yeah, I mean, let's Paul, do you want to go next?
Well, what do you want? You want to talk about the Bills, really?
Well, yeah.
Change my background. There you go.
There's no team in the AFC East right now. I think if people want to hear about it.
Well, I mean, I'm beat up, guys, and I apologize. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer right now. Game ended at 1:16 last night because of a lightning storm. When I say lightning storm, less than an hour and 15 minutes. They had everybody clear the stadium, and the team was in the hallways and all that stuff because locker rooms suck. What's big on this is, what happens with lightning all night long? What happens if, you couldn't go back in an hour and a half? What would you do? What's the protocol for that? I mean, it's not like NASCAR where you do it Monday. And it's not like the NHL where you just keep going and going and going and going. So what's your thought?
I think I think you just go back and you do basically what the MLB does for a rain delay at that point. You just kind of go back, hang out in the clubhouse for a little bit, and come back out. Now it does
3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, how late?
As long as there's lights, you go.
Well, yeah, but then you worry about city ordinances at that point.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. I mean, how long is the stadium or the county city allows you have the stadium open? I mean, that's something it's not, it should happen. South Florida has a ton of lightning. So
yeah, and that's why actually, because of thunderstorms, is exactly why the Tampa Bay Rays have their own
indoor,
have a dome. Yeah.
Good point. All right, well, let's go to the tough part. The most points scored in any NFL team now is the Buffalo Bills. The most points against in the NFL defense-wise is the Buffalo Bills. So you have those two things going. Oh, and the point differential is 108. That's twice as much as any other team in the NFL. So, okay, we're having a good year. How about that? And we just plowed under the Kansas City Chiefs like no problem. We ate their lunch and took their lunch money. I mean, we did. What's up, Jeff?
I'm like screwing up his. There we go. Okay.
Put me in the corner because I'm having video issues. So
okay.
No, you're good. You're missing it. It's all right.
I'm sorry.
We're having fun.
I messed up Jeff's thing. It's still kind of.
Okay.
We were trying to get crafty. We were trying to get crafty doing a thing with the Cowboys. And there we go. Now it's all flipped back over. Yeah, we don't have a shot of you shirtless doing that. If you want to do
Where's the
that
break?
live, you can. But
Where's the Brady shot? I love that.
well, so I never did that video, like that audio, that photo edit.
Next
But
week we'll do that.
yeah, we can do stuff like that. I'm more concerned, honestly, about the StreamYard stuff for next week. There's talks about us actually switching kind of setups here in the near future. Just telling the audience there. So we might have a different look coming soon.
All right, Paul, you done with your Bills? I mean, you kicked ass. You took names.
I'm just telling you.
You beat the freaking like Super Bowl champs and the Super Bowl runner-ups. You guys are rolling. Like, I'm not going to deny that. Like, I'm on AFC East. You know that. Buds for 20 years. Like, I respect you guys run right now because you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna run, and I'm not gonna damage what you guys got because you guys brings the table. Actually, New England won last week against Houston, who we beat 40-0 last week. Anyway,
Perry, talk about your win. You won.
You won, Perry.
That was fucking crazy. Except it really shouldn't have been that close against the Houston Texans.
Someone to drop an F-bomb, and it took Perry to do it. You notice that? Just saying.
The Pats had a heck of a game, except that it shouldn't have gotten to where it did. Mac Jones still having those rookie issues with getting the ball into the end zone. However, be that as it may, they did enough to win. A lot of field goals getting there, though. So it was a good win. However, it's concerning that it was that difficult to take down the Houston Texans, a team without Deshaun Watson, and it's a team where they're somewhat gutted at this time, so they shouldn't have been that difficult. It shows the Pats are kind of gutted too right now. Their offensive, almost spilled coffee. Their offensive line is awful right now with injuries. The only the only first string starter that started yesterday was David Andrews, the center for the Patriots. Everybody else was second, third string, and was starting due to injuries and things of that nature. Also, an injury that was concerning is Damian Harris. He just kept coming off the field like every third play, and last week he left early and stuff. So, this is just man, Damian Harris has been really hobbled up through the last couple weeks, and he seems to be pushing through it, but it's concerning. The Patriots offense is relying very hard on Damian Harris right now, and he is showing to be somewhat injury prone, and he had some kind of injury concerns that was why it took him a while to get onto the roster. I mean, this guy was drafted in 2019 and is finally actually getting true NFL play this season, 2021. Now, the Patriots are all in with him. They got rid of Sony Michel to have him, and that's why it's so concerning that he's getting hurt all the time. And it just seems like it's just a matter of any week now we're going to hear, season-ending injury at this point. It just feels like, holy crap. I mean, I do not wish this upon the man. I just think, holy shit, you just can't seem to stay healthy for a full game. But I get it. Running back is a hard position. You're getting banged up all the time. Now, a big point that I want to bring up about the game is the PATs, the point after attempts. Paul, you in the back chat there, I saw that you messaged me about the missed PATs there. Two missed PATs. The first two touchdowns had missed PATs from the Texans. Do I have you guys there, or are you guys just being quiet and polite?
We're here.
We're just quiet.
Okay, good. You're good. Thank you.
Voice.
Thank you, guys. I just wanted to make sure. I just got concerned. Yeah. All right. So then, two missed PATs by this man. The kicker for the Texans. I looked him up, and his name is John Christian Kaiminolo Ikekaumapa.
He's Hawaiian. He's Hawaiian.
Yeah, and I was like, holy cow, though. What a name. And I was like, that is cool. to look that up, and I was just like, it just took me a second. Then Nick Folk also missed his first PAT. So the first 3 touchdowns of the game were missed PATs, friggin' shank kicks. It was just the weirdest thing. It just seemed like it was like maybe somebody was like, deflating a football or something on those kicks.
In the day, these guys would be out of the job the next day. You know that, right?
In the day? Oh, back in the day?
Yeah.
Really?
Right now, place kickers are hard to get right now.
Well, yeah. It's not a get somebody off the street kind of thing.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, Perry, can I just interject real quick?
Sure. Yep.
There was a lot of missed PATs and field goals yesterday.
As a whole in the league, you mean?
Not if you're as a whole in the league.
It's not if you're the Buffalo Bills.
No, as a whole in the league.
All right.
Perry, how did the Patriots win a bunch of the Super Bowls?
Kicks.
Kicks.
Yeah, I'm gonna Terry, man.
He won how many Super Bowls for the Patriots? 2 or 3, probably.
Two. I think were close to were kicks. Yeah. 2 were kicks, and then there's the famous snow game. Raiders tuck rule and Adams kick.
I mean, kickers. Paul mentioned this, I think, last episode or episode before. Kickers need to get paid, and when you have a kicker who's 98%, 95% can kick a 55-yarder when you need him to, you need that guy. And a lot of teams, just by yesterday, don't have a kicker. I love our kicker, but you can't win on threes. But when you need that 3 points at the end of a game, you better hope you have a top 5 kicker in the league, and you better be paying his ass.
It's like running backs there, Jeff. It's like they're the way of the dinosaur now. It's a throwing league, and you can't win games by kicking threes. You win games by making sevens.
But you can lose games by missing field goals.
Well, that's any other team not named Buffalo Bills. I don't know what your problem is.
Right. Okay. Well, Green Bay yesterday, I forget who they played. I totally forget because I'm a Green Bay fan through my dad. We'll get to that. But in the Green Bay game, there was 4 missed field goals between the fourth quarter and overtime. It took a 5th field goal attempt to win a game. It was crazy watching. I watched the whole thing. Miss. Oh, they finally made a field goal in overtime. I don't know what the guy makes, but he missed 2 and made 3.
Anybody who makes over $1 million a year, man, I don't feel bad for him. You know what I mean?
I hear you. To play football, to play a game, I hear you.
Being from Florida, how many wide lefts was there in Florida State games that could have won national
Florida State and Miami games? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So a kicker, everyone thinks they're the chump, whatever, but the kicker is a very important part of your team. I love our kicker, but again, I wish we scored more touchdowns than field goals because that's obviously what win games is touchdowns.
What the big deal of kickers now, the value is them actually kicking it into the end zone so you don't go and run it back. That is the big deal. Kickoff now is the 35-yard line from okay. So if you can kick that in the end zone and you don't have a run back, you have a touchback. That's what the value of a kicker is now. It's not give them 2 uprights.
Let me just go off of that. We have Waddle out of Alabama, great returning kicker, right?
Yeah.
We got rid of
he's hurt though, but it's okay.
Well, we got rid of Grant this week. We traded Grant off.
I'm getting coffee. You guys continue.
So Grant went away, and Waddle finally got a chance to return kicks, and every kickoff went into the end zone after Tampa scored. He never had a chance. He
disappears in the.
I know. He never had a chance to even return a kick.
He just got eaten by the Patriots. Oh my God.
I think it's instant coffee he's making. I mean, some of our guys look good. I like Jillian Phillips. love him, rookie, finally getting a chance to play. We got Long. We got a fourth tight end. Did you know that we have a fourth tight end we drafted? We already
All you
have.
need, you just need Gesicki to just catch all the balls. That's all.
I've been saying this. We got
Yeah.
Gesicki, Sheehan, some other guy with the S. We got 3 tight ends. We drafted Long.
This is in-depth reporting here, Jeff.
Yeah.
You got a guy named S. We got another guy named I don't know. We got Ponytail Man, and we got Okay, I'm happy you know the names of these people.
Is he on Sports Center at night, like blowing up the stat sheets? No. We got Long, who can't even get into a game, who was like a 6th round pick. If you're going to draft somebody, put him in the freaking game. You're freaking 1-4 now. Let these guys get out and play and see what they can do.
So here's the thing. What are you going to do, or what is the Dolphins going to do to turn this thing around for them?
The trade deadline is coming up.
What do you have?
Everybody wants Watson. Everybody wants Watson. Everybody wants. It's all over. Everybody wants Watson. Okay. So what are you going to give up for Watson? Because
real quick. Okay. Can a 1-4 team make it to the playoffs now? Can a 2-3 KC make it to the playoffs now?
You gotta. Okay, it's a new season because there's 17 games this year. You got to be at least 12-5 to make a wild card. If your division sucks, if you're
right now, is there any chance a 2-3 team in the AFC can make the playoffs? Any chance, really? What do you think there, partner?
Wild card.
You think
can a 2-3 team now? Can KC make the playoffs?
Oh, can KC make the playoffs? Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Well, their defense sucks, and we've exposed them.
Yeah, KC can make the playoffs. They're still a good team. They're going to get their shit together. They already have a core. The Dolphins don't have a core. They don't have shit.
I mean, ESPN and NFL Network has already written off Vegas as a playoff team.
I get you. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're 3-2.
Yep.
So, what's next? Denver? They're 3-2. They're written off as a playoff team. KC is written off as a playoff team. So, what's up? I mean, what do we have? Okay, let's be fans of the AFC. Let's be fans of the AFC and say, hey, we want to beat the NFC. Now, the NFC's got Buccaneers. They got the Rams. Yep. They got Arizona. Okay, that's the 3 top teams, right? And Green Bay.
Dallas.
And Dallas. They got 5. We got 3. How are we going to beat those 5 teams out of our 3 teams? What best product are we going to go and send?
Well, they're going to beat each other off anyways in the playoffs.
Okay, it's a family show.
Oh, well, we do mark it off as explicit, so.
Okay.
Yeah, don't advise the show around children.
So we really don't have to worry about the NFC until the Super Bowl, honestly.
Well, that's the big that's the big prize, but that's
the prize. And I mean, I'm all for AFC East. All my fans that are AFC East and Dolphin fans, like we're all behind the Bills right now. Like
all
I got
my
to say,
friends
it's pretty much anybody but the Patriots now. Pretty much, I'm like anybody but the Patriots, and now let's get to anybody but Brady because he's NFC. So anybody but Brady, anybody but KC, and anybody but the Patriots. Like anybody else can win. And we'll be happy because we want a new winner.
A Super Bowl in like 2 years now, 3 years. So it's been a while.
Well, that's because KC won it, and then
it's been a while.
The Buccaneers won it.
Yeah, so it's been like 3. So we're due. You know what I
The
mean?
AFC
And
East
our
is different.
we're on
The AFC
schedule.
East is different.
Well,
Been a
it'll be
while.
like it won't be this year, but maybe like year 2, kind of like Mahomes got his in year 2 of his. Like I could see year 2
I
of
don't.
Mac Jones is what I'm thinking.
I
Maybe,
mean, I'm
but
going to be
not.
conflicted. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be conflicted if it ends up being in the Super Bowl, the
Been a
Bills
while.
and the Dallas
Oh,
Cowboys.
who did that?
I'm going to be really conflicted. Like I'm going to love you, Paul. And I'm going to feel sorry about that 0-4 run you guys had in Super Bowls. But my Cowboys, I mean, I was born there, man. So it's going to be really hard.
Well, last time Buffalo played boys on Thanksgiving, you saw how that turned out. Josh Allen was chomping on turkey legs there at the end of the game.
Oh
So-
yeah. That was last week. Last year, right?
2 years ago.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I remember the image of him chomping on the turkey legs. Though.
Yeah.
So whoever watched, did y'all watch the Jets game at all? Anyone got any comments on the Jets game?
No, they lost, which I'm glad for because that helps the Patriots expand on themselves or define themselves as the number 2 slot. And sorry, Jeff, about that, but basically you have that. So what the Jets managed to pull off though is
They beat Tennessee, though. You got to give them some props for that.
oh yeah, sure, but that means they're
who
still
the Bills
fourth.
play next Monday night, so I feel bad for Tennessee.
Well,
Okay.
I don't
But
feel
they
bad. about
lost to the Falcons.
I don't feel the Falcons. Yeah, not Tennessee. The
Yeah,
Falcons.
but that was last week. So can I just say Jets scored 20-27 to the Falcons. So
Yeah, well,
they
They're,
held it.
they're not. Yeah.
2 crappy teams faced each other, and it was there was polarity in that game. I'll give.
Well,
the
you're
NFL
gonna
credit
enjoy
there.
when New England plays the Falcons, so as the Bills can play the Falcons, and the Dolphins play the Falcons. So you're all gonna enjoy that because they suck. So anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Matt Ryan can pull out some stuff.
you got some brief glimpses of thing, but overall
and
they suck.
they got Pitts, who got his first touchdown yesterday, finally as a pro.
I think
Florida.
so. I think we need to move on to the talk about next week's games.
Well, yeah. Did we really cover the Bills game yet?
Why do you want to cover that?
Because
I talked about the Lightning.
Okay, sure. Okay. Well, okay.
I mean,
so okay,
well,
we're good.
okay,
Next
no.
week's games.
I mean, okay. Bills rock. How about that?
Paul's not to the point of bragging right now. He's being very humble.
Okay.
I'm just I'm just
38-20. 38-20.
Yeah.
Bills won
Yeah,
by 18 on the Chiefs.
against Super Bowl champions previous and
in
yeah.
Kansas
Good.
City.
It was a good revenge game. It was a good revenge game from last year. So I just felt good, and I stayed up to 1:16 a.m. and listened to a little bit of the post show. So yeah, no, it was nice.
You're
It was
doing good tonight then compared to last week.
Yeah, last week you looked rough, man.
It was tough, man. The next day, my eyes were stinging and crap. Like that was awful.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So I just want to bring up something funny, like just
Okay.
kind of funny, just observation. You guys watch these State Farm commercials?
Yeah. What do you got?
You got Mahomes and Rodgers State Farm commercials.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's funny, right?
Yeah, I like some of them. I like some of them can be kind of becoming of itself, but it's
MVPs, Super Bowl champs.
I like the meat one. Where
I'm
the
sure
girl
it's a-
calls on the meat.
I'm sure it's a good like $1 million
It's like the
like
meat.
endorsement.
There's
I'm
a-
sure it is.
was
It's
there
funny
a red
as hell.
meat one?
I
It's
love
red meat State Farm one. Yeah.
Oh,
I love Rogers like man bun, whatever. Anyways.
I like the shoe commercial one.
you like the shoe
But-
one
oh,
with
yeah.
Mahomes?
The shoe commercial is funny.
I am
Yeah,
just
that's
a
cool.
sneakerhead.
but
just
why
your
is
everyday
Brady-
sneakerhead?
Like Brady sold out when he went to Subway. He don't eat Subway. He
Well, he
don't
says he doesn't eat bread. So he said that
Yeah.
in the commercial. He does not eat bread.
He don't eat that processed meat either. Like he just sold out. Anyways, it was just a
Yeah,
funny observation.
They pay big money to Belichick was last year. He was the big guy they had, which was weird that Belichick was on TV like at all, really, besides just being like, I will only talk about next week. Which, by the way, we never talked about, and I know this is a little old, so I'm not going to talk about it very long. But like, holy shit, did he go off that day? Did you guys see that back like 2 weeks ago when Belichick went off? Not mad. I'm saying like just actually went off with like passion in the sense of discussing the evolution of the punt in the NFL and the punt blocking and having specialized kickers.
Perry, how much TV do you watch, man? Really, I never saw that.
I did not see that either.
You didn't?
No.
A non-paid commercial for.
Okay, I'll have to send that link to you guys because you guys got to see that. He goes off. Okay. Sorry, I know you got your Eddie thing, your vodka there, Jeff. But I'll just discuss it real quick here on the show though. One guy just said, "Hey, what is the story on why can't you just have one kicker handle all of this and also get rid of the long snap position?" Basically, he was talking about getting rid of the long snap position. Asked Belichick this, and Belichick went on for 10 full minutes. Belichick went on uninterrupted about all of this stuff in a press conference, and it's like the longest Belichick's ever given one single question. And it had not. But here's the thing. It had nothing to do with your typical press talk. He was just like, got to be Belichick being Mr. NFL history buff, which he will do. That's the one thing where if you get Belichick to talk NFL history, he'll open up forever with you. He will just talk forever. And that's why he did, like for NFL Network, he was on the broadcast for the top 100. The 100 top 100. Yeah, you saw that. So he was willing to talk history there. And then when in the press conference mid-season, somebody kind of cued into that, asked him about the basically why couldn't they? And he said, with all respect to Joe Cardona, that's the Patriots long snapper, and he wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just like, why though does it require an extra roster spot just for the long snapper? Couldn't we give that to like a traditional center? And basically, it came down to, actually, I can tell you the answer really is that the long snapper is the guy that goes off to the side with the place kicker and the holder, and then they practice while the traditional kicker's off there. So that's really why off working with the offense. So that's why really it's mostly a matter of practice, and then he can go out there and he's the guy that's all smooth with that motion. And so,
Terry,
yep.
Did you ever see the show, The Two Bills?
No.
ESPN.
Yes, great show.
Bill Belichick and Bill Parcells.
Yep.
No, I've never saw that. I should see that. I'd love to see something.
Yeah, look that up. That was
YouTube
actually
it.
Sure. The Two Bills. I'll put a note right now.
That was brought up in other shows I watched. Who can come in? Well, we had Bill Parcells come into the Dolphins. We did what when he was there?
Nothing.
We had Nick Saban with the Dolphins. He did what when he was there?
Nothing.
We had Jimmy Johnson when he was there. He did what?
Nothing.
So, like the Dolphins fan, nobody knows the answer to the question.
Jeff, let's see the bag. Jeff, let's see the bag.
The bag.
See the bag. What? Let's see the bag.
Do you
Put
have
the bag on.
Well, I don't know. We'll see how well he blends into the background here.
All right.
What is the solution?
Yet one more hat we're adding to the mix today.
I mean, the Dolphin fans I talk to, we're just so frustrated. Ridiculous.
Well, you start seeing the memes again. Someone broke in my car and left 2 Dolphin tickets. I'm just,
Yeah.
I mean, that's always a good one. Anyway.
You guys saw the one I sent out, the Dolphin book, the Dolphins greatest joke book coming out 2020 edition. I mean, it's a joke, man. But I'm wearing my stuff, I'm wearing my swag, and I'll get into that in a minute because I got a little 3-minute thing I want to talk about why I'm a Dolphin fan.
I think right now is the time to go over that.
Let's do that now. Let's do our picks.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I'll get my 2 a.m. ass in the bed. So come on, roll with it, Jeff.
Yeah,
All
this is
right.
your time to shine.
Why am I a Dolphin fan?
Yes, why is that,
I
Jeff? We are curious as an audience.
okay. I was born in Dallas, Texas. All right.
Double D's. Been there.
That's why I like the Cowboys. Okay. For you guys who don't know, on our podcast and everywhere else, my dad was born in Wisconsin. All right. He's a Green Bay Packer fan. Okay. My
Okay.
mom was in Houston growing up.
Oilers?
Used to be the Houston Oilers.
Oh,
I had the cowboy hat out. Okay.
Now the Tennessee Titans, yep.
But I was born in Dallas. Born in Dallas. So my hometown is Dallas. That was 1974. I'm giving my age out to everybody. I know I look so young, but yes, I was born in 74. I moved to Palm Beach County in 1978.
Okay.
I became a Dolphin fan because I live in South Florida.
That's sensible.
I used to ask my parents every Christmas. I was 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. Mom, when the Sears catalog came out, remember the Sears catalog? We're going back a long time
I'm
now.
actually too young to remember the Sears catalog.
There used to be a Sears catalog and a
Yeah, I'm
J.C.
aware of
Penney
it.
catalog.
Yeah, I'm aware of the
Hey,
system, but it's a historical reference to me.
Can you guys get me some like Miami Dolphin like sheets and some curtains? Because I'm a Dolphin fan. They never bought them for me. I never understood why. I never understood why.
Oh, and you still kind of wonder, held a grudge? Did you hold a grudge on that
Well,
every Christmas?
now I know why. Because see, before I was born, the Dolphins won a couple Super Bowls in '72. Okay. Undefeated season, back-to-back Super Bowls. Before I was born, the Green Bay Packers, who my dad rooted for, they won a few Super Bowls, right?
Okay.
Pittsburgh won a few Super Bowls before I was born. Well, since I was born in 1974,
yeah,
can I tell you the Super Bowls that have been won not by the Dolphins?
It's okay. Yeah, sure. Run through the whole list.
The Cowboys won 3 Super Bowls.
Okay.
In the time
90s.
I was born.
Yeah.
When I was a Dolphin fan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was a split fan because I like Jimmy Johnson when he won the first 2. Not so much Barry Switzer. The Packers have won 2 Super Bowls in the time I was born. I don't even own any Packers stuff. I buy this stuff from my dad.
This is a critical power source.
New England has won
that
6
critical power source
Super Bowls in the time I was born.
Yeah, Paul, we're getting that audio on there. Sorry, Jeff.
This is a song from 1974, Jeff.
Oh, okay. He's trying to play a song.
All right. Kill it. You're killing me.
You gotta have something.
I got a lot of friends. A lot of friends. Paul, we got a lot of friends from Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, and once we have StreamYard too, we're gonna actually be able to put in music a little better than that.
They've
I like the effort there, Paul.
Steelers have won 2 Super Bowls. 2 Super Bowls in the time I was born.
Oh.
Okay.
The Dolphins have won how many Super Bowls?
They won
sounds like
2
0,
Super
but
Bowls.
you managed to skip over the Patriots' 6 Super Bowls.
Oh, no, I already said that.
Okay. You did say the Patriots won 6 Super Bowls in the time you were born, while the Miami Dolphins won.
Okay, but let me say this for last. Okay, because Tampa, which is in Florida, which I can claim Florida as my own.
Yeah, and it's South Florida, unlike Jacksonville, which is North Florida.
No, Central Florida's Tampa. So just let you know.
Tampa is South.
Tampa has won 2 Super Bowls in the time I was born. but one with Brady. So 2, 5, 7, 13, 17 Super Bowl champs I could have rooted for in my last 42 years of my life. But I'm still a Dolphin fan because that's the way we
Yeah.
are.
Well, that's sad. The way everyone was
That's
just silent. You're
kinda
like, my
way it
whole life. And we're just like, yeah.
Okay, but at least I could. Okay, Paul, how many Super Bowls do the Bills have? And
4.
ever?
And 2 AFL championships.
For appearances, you mean?
How many have they won since you've been
In a
alive?
row. In a row.
How many times? How many Super Bowls have they won since you've been?
They won 2 AFL championships.
We gotta go
were you
pro
alive?
merger with
64 and
this.
65.
Were you alive?
No, but I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay.
And
I'm talking about the
pre-merger.
Chicago Bears in 1935, okay? Anyway,
I don't
let's
know
get on to a more happier subject than the Miami Dolphins
I don't
season
know
today.
what's worse is going to the Super Bowl and losing 4 times in a row, or not even
Well,
go.
Jim Kelly had
at least
during
Jim.
halftime. That's what happened.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I love Jim Kelly. Kelly.
I drove by Brady, East Brady, last week.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know what?
I drove by there.
Yeah, I took a photo. You know, something I ought to post that on the Facebook because I took a photo of myself over the summer when I drove past there. It's the hometown of Jim Kelly. Am I right?
Yep.
So,
yeah.
and they have that. Did you see the big billboard? I love the
Billboard,
big
yep.
billboard. That's just
Yep.
like it's like this town where the only thing they still have to claim to fame is just like the hometown to Jim Kelly, and it's a big sign of Jim Kelly as you enter the town, and it's awesome in a sort of hokey kind of way.
Yeah, Remusville is where he played out of, though, pretty much, because the town's so small. So
what's Remusville?
Remusville.
I'm not familiar. So
it's
only living in the area
5 miles
for the last,
out
like,
of East Brady.
how many miles?
5 miles.
5 miles. Oh, okay, so it's pretty close. Yeah, I went there as like a I went there actually. It's pretty close to some iron caves. I went down into caves actually. It was a good time, but yeah, it was super weird seeing those signs there.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
not really.
It was for me. It was like a pull over. I need a picture with me with this, like, so people believe it.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's move on to picks. Let's
Well,
talk
yeah.
about next.
So okay, let's have you give at least some area of hope instead of talking about the past so much here. Oh, I guess my hat is messed up. Getting that from the live feed here. The Dolphins here, they're playing the Jaguars, so you have a bit of a chance right now because that team is dysfunctional as hell right now.
Well, they were close, but if you have lap dances, you're good in shape.
Yeah, but it's not like the whole team shared one girl, man.
You never know.
Oh, God. Oh my word! I
You
don't
want me
even
to
want
go
to think
first?
about that.
You want me to go to first on this?
Yeah, I think let's cover the Jacksonville game, Florida.
Okay, there's no advantage on the distance going to England because we're both in Florida, so we're both taking the same flight.
Wait! I didn't realize this was an England game.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's important to cover. No wonder why it says 9:30 a.m. on the start time. Now that I look at it,
then they go to their bye.
So I get to wake up early and cry and drink and finish my Sunday afternoon and not worry about this shit no more.
Oh my word!
You know what? I mean, the Dolphins. I mean, I want to give them hope, but you know what?
The line is at 3.5.
Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, we've only won one game, and they haven't won any. And
they almost won last game.
Huh? They almost won. Yeah. And you know what? And honestly, I'm scared to death because this could be like a total collapse show. You know what I mean? Like, we just got annihilated this weekend. I don't see us coming back. and doing anything different. And they're going to start Tua probably because he's off the IR now.
Oh yeah.
We
So
got
where's that at?
No, it's true.
Okay.
yeah. He's supposed to be coming off.
All right. Oh
Okay.
yeah. There's
Okay.
something major with the Patriots we never covered that just dawned on me, but I'll let you finish. Once we get to the Pats, I got to backtrack and cover major Patriots news that we
All
never
right.
talked about.
So
And you all know
you
what I'm
got
talking about, I hope.
yeah.
Go on.
So Tua got his you know what killed week 2. Okay, he rested for 3 weeks. He watched.
We said we're sorry. We said we're sorry.
Yeah. Okay, just put yourself in Tua's shoes. How trustworthy are you of your offensive line to protect your ass again?
I'm just telling you, who's better, Bissett or Tua? Who's better? Bissett threw 17 to 21.
You know what I would do right now?
He threw 17 to 21 last week. He did.
I would sit Tua. Because you know he's going to be like gun shy. He's been gun shy anyways. Now he's going to be like, I ain't taking hits no more.
He's a small dude. He's a small dude.
Yep. F this NFL shit. Honestly, I'm already been racked up. So he's going to be like, he's going to be bailing. He's going to be bailing. So I don't even think you should play him. I'm on the Dolphins. I'm on the Dolphins fan site. I think Sinnett needs a chance. What do you have to lose? Yep.
Why do you think Sinnett, not Brissett? Did you mean Brissett?
No, Sinnett.
No, Brissett threw 17 for 21. It's awesome. It was good.
Yeah, Brissett. Why would you go to Sinnett?
Because Brissett has a pulled hamstring. You don't know how bad that is either.
Oh, well, yeah, but pulled. If it's a true pulled hamstring, he wouldn't have been able to go back in with.
What did he do?
What
besides the first quarter? He didn't do anything.
Oh, I see. You think he was just kind of bumbling through after that?
He wanted to go back and compete.
Okay.
So, I know everybody wants to see Tua out there. I get it, but Tua's going to be like gun shy as hell. You're already 1-4. I mean, what do you have to lose? Put in your third string. Put Long in at tight end. Let him have some reps. You know, put your draft picks in and see what you have to start building for next year.
Oh my God, you're talking like that on Tua. You want to put in third stringer over Tua at this point. That's sad.
Because
you get Watson right
now. Tua might be trade bait right now, honestly, because if he goes out and shits the show,
just get Watson.
Nobody wants him. You know what I mean? Like,
get Watson, and then he's going to be banned until next season.
Everybody's calling for Watson. Everyone's calling for Flores' head. I'm just telling you what the fan base is saying. It's not my opinion.
Flores' head.
This is what the fan base is saying.
Flores is a good coach.
Flores, he got coach of the year, didn't he?
They want Greer gone. They hate Tua. They wanted Herbert. Like, let's just they wanted to scrap the year and be like, whatever, because what's the best we can do right now? There's 17.
You were 10-6 last year with the same basically people you have now, except Fitz. What the hell? And you had like 20 draft picks. So what the frick went off the train there?
That's the $1 million question everyone's asking right now. What happened? That's what everybody's asking.
The super defense you had is not there anymore.
We didn't get it. We did not produce a turnover yesterday. Xavier Howard got beat. Xavier Howard, the X-Man, got beat a couple times yesterday.
Well, it's coaching then.
Brady wasn't scared of throwing on him. You know what I mean?
Well,
if you go back and watch the game, Brady wasn't scared. Oh, it's Howard. Okay, boom, completion, boom. You know. I mean, we were missing a couple receivers and stuff, but we have no running back. We don't. I mean, it's all over the pages. You know. I'm really scared. It's a 3-point game. Like that tells you it's scared. Jacksonville is hungry as shit just right now because of what their coach did. Like, let's go to England and like whip the Dolphins in interstate rivalry.
Well, let's do that and go to Piccadilly Circle and get some dances.
Hey,
all right, man. Hey,
I'm very scared. I'm very scared about this game, honestly.
well, I tell you, you'll be all right.
And I'm going to tell you this: if you watch the Sunday telecast on ESPN and Fox, I bet you more than half the experts pick Jacksonville to win this game over the Dolphins. That's what's scary.
Oh wow! I'm just watching Fox News now. The cartel is firing machine gun fire into the United States, like big, heavy round stuff in Roma, Texas.
Like from the other,
like right now.
Border?
Yeah, from the border.
Into like that's boy.
Yeah.
Because that's like kind of active war stuff. But okay, that's
so scary. I didn't give a pick. I'm just telling you my analysis of the Jacksonville Dolphin game.
Okay.
We'll get to picks in a second.
Or just do the picks?
Let's do the picks.
The pick is I'm sorry to say, man. I think the Dolphins are gonna lose this game too, and it's gonna be a shit show of people getting fired.
Well,
okay.
I'm going to go here.
OCDC's like, if I was Ross right now, I'd be pissed off as hell because but I'm still a Dolphin fan.
All right, buddy.
If we win, I'm good.
Okay, my turn. I think Jeff's going he's been listening a little bit of Nirvana. He's going Kurt Cobain on us.
Kurt Cobain.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to get some, get rid of the shotguns, and I think we're going to go. I'm going to go Miami. It's going to be 24-21.
24-21. You think Miami's going to win? I actually think Miami has a shot at this one. I'm actually going to go 10-17 Miami. I'm going 10-17 Miami. Where are you at there, Jeff, exactly score-wise?
So score-wise exactly 24-17 Jacksonville. Okay. Sorry. I got to keep it real.
But you think Miami's going to have they're going to be in the game though. Not totally.
Oh, they'll be in the game, but I just think Tua coming back and he's going to be so gun shy.
He's going to be gun shy, but it's not the toughest defense out there. But you're right. He's a guy that
Jacksonville has a decent team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Trevor Lawrence you're going against. He's hungry, man.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I mean, he's the number one pick of the league. Like, he's hungry. He's been close a couple times. He's like, these Dolphins suck. I can pick on them. Like,
Mac Jones still has better stats than Trevor Lawrence. Just saying.
Yeah. I was going to talk about that too, but go ahead.
Well, yeah. So,
let's move it along.
Yeah. So, okay, Pat's score here. Let's go over to the Patriots game. We've got the Patriots are playing. It looks like the Cowboys. Yeah, the Cowboys. 4:25 p.m. Yeah.
4.5. Cowboys are.
The Cowboys are favorited.
Yeah, Cowboys are hot right now, so I'm not going to go against them.
Well, apparently, I have no choice as a Patriots fan to see my team go against them. And they are playing in New England, which is a rare game, by the way. As a former New Englander, that was a game that there was many Cowboys fans, because America's team and all that, it basically felt like they never got to see the Cowboys come to town, just because they're NFC East. It's like once every 7 years, I think, that they actually play in New England. So it's a rarity that there's a whole lot of happy Cowboys fans. The New England Cowboys crowd is going to be happy to see this game. Now, with that said, they're playing 4:25 p.m. Sunday. I am willing to go with saying boy, then I think about the injuries they have, and the offensive line being all screwed up. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at I'm gonna say I think that this one could end up. I'm gonna throw this out there, 17-17 tie.
Well, because the Cowboys, the Bills are the number one scoring team in the NFL right now. But who's second and third is the Cowboys. So they can put points up there. So I'm going to have to go Cowboys because I don't think the defense – I mean, Hightower did a good game last week.
And you know what? And I said that I was going to bring up major Patriots news. We're talking about Patriots defense. Stephon Gilmore traded.
Yeah.
I didn't bring that up. I think maybe it was my own denial or something that just didn't have it hit my head. But we need to talk about that. Yeah, he's on IR, but he's traded. He's been on IR the whole fucking season, and now he's traded. Okay, sure. And he wants. So the thing is, the guy's been hobbled up, and he wants more money, and he's gonna want more money for next season or an extension. He wants like restructuring of the contract for next season, and then on top of it, because he's got the Defensive Player of the Year accolades and all this stuff, and he's a hell of a player. The thing is, though, is that he's already expensive, so it's not like he was, on some rookie contract and want more money. He's on his second huge contract and want more money, and the Patriots just kind of don't play that game as much as other teams, and so they got rid of him, and just all they got back though is a 2023 sixth round pick. So in 2 drafts from now, 6th rounder from the Panthers, and the Panthers have. What?
They unload some money.
They unloaded money, though, and I think it's uncertain money. And it might have been a good trade overall, and they got something for him. Originally, they were going to release him earlier this week, so at least they got a pick out of it. It's something versus absolutely nothing. Although Stephon Gilmore is worth a hell of a lot more as a player than that pick. So in my mind, is a 6th rounder. I mean, it's just like, just come on now. But At the same time,
Belichick is a good drafter. Belichick drafts good
overall, but he misses on certain things like wide receivers. But he does draft well on the defense. We'll put it that way. So
the Dolphins pick bad drafts all the time. So,
well, Gilmore being a former Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, that's who drafted that one. He paid the big bucks on Gilmore.
Him. Yeah, we paid a lot of money for him and let him go. So
yeah, but the Pats. The deal with Gilmore is that was like one of those rare times where Belichick opened up the wallet in the offseason. And of course, this past offseason was an example too with like Smith and Henry, for instance. And Matt Judon. I want to talk about Matt Judon real quick. Have you guys seen enough of the Patriots or anything of Matt Judon?
Love him.
Yeah, but you won't love him when he faces Miami again. He is hot right now. He's actually through 5 games has, as far as through 5 games, franchise record for first 5 games of the season in sacks. He's got 6.5 or 7. Anyway, 6.5 at least. I know for a fact he's got in sacks right now. So like he's on fire right now, and watch out for that guy. But. Yeah, so, and he's just, like, making these plays up and down the field totally. He's, like, this defensive end that is all around the entire field, like one of those extremely athletic defensive ends that's hard to defend, and, like, he just gets over to the quarterback. He's fast once he gets through the line, and he gets through the line pretty often. So I'll give credit there. But, yeah, Stephon Gilmore's out. That's sad because of that, but I'm glad I didn't buy his shirt. Remember I was saying that at kickoff weekend? I was like, man, that's a guy like jersey I'd like, but then it's like, I don't know how long he's still going to be there because the contract's almost over. It would have been only current for like 3 weeks.
You need to buy
5 weeks. What?
You remember the football party a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, 5 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. See the McCoy's jerseys on Barb and Gale.
Yeah. Yeah. So same story. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if I was going to get a jersey right now as a Patriots fan, it's Jones because he's rookie contract and he's doing well, and I think that so
that's what I was saying.
But he's at least going to be there not. He's going to be there through the rest of the season. I figure. I can figure that.
I think he's your he's your quarterback for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's good. I'm rooting for him, which I hate, but I am rooting for him. So
you're rooting for him in the underdog sense, but you don't want him to get too good, right?
No,
you want him to get competitive, but not so good it really intimidates the Bills. But he's competitive, so it's like there's something to watch. That's what you want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. That's how Tyrod Taylor was. Tyrod Taylor for the those days, it was like, oh, hey, that's cute. They were kind of like trying.
It's that Houston game that told me, say, okay, we need to get rid of him because we could have just one throw. Got it, and he didn't have it in him. I mean, that sort of thing. Yeah, the Houston playoff game, and we could have went through that and beat Houston if he just had that one throw. He didn't have that, and he always plays conservative. But anyway, hope Jones does better. I want a rivalry in our division.
I think it's coming soon, but it's not gonna feel. You're not gonna feel it this year totally. I know what you mean. A rivalry where there's two top teams. I don't think this year it's because he's got that red zone game. That's what's going to have to get worked on for him to
He's a rookie, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where I say I think the Pats are doing actually pretty solid, but they're definitely in a rebuild, but it's sort of a not the same level of rebuild as like a Browns rebuild or a Jets rebuild. It's just a rebuild. So there's that.
Okay, our picks, buddy. I got to get out of here.
Okay, gotcha. So we all picked on that. Well, so I said 17-17. Where are you at, Paul?
Cowboys. I think Cowboys going to go like 34-20.
Okay.
They got that powerful offense. I just got to go with that.
Okay. Now, where are you at here, Jeff?
Well, you see what I'm wearing right now. You see that?
Oh, yeah, right. So we've got something here, huh?
Yeah.
What are you thinking, man?
The Cowboys look good right now. They got their quarterback. They got the running back. They got the receivers. As long as they can stay healthy for the season, it's going to be a great year for the Cowboys. And,
go boys!
I'm AFC East guy, but I got to go against the Patriots on this. Being from Dallas, it's going to be like 34-17. The Cowboys rolled yesterday. They're going to roll again.
Arms up, Jeff. Arms up. Anyway, okay, we got Buffalo.
What's up?
And the Titans, Monday Night Football. I have to tell work. I came a couple hours late to work today because of the game last night.
For real, you can do that? You're lucky that you have a job that you can do that, just saying.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have a job unless I could do that, so.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, but yeah, tomorrow, following Tuesday, everybody's getting a warning ready because it's going to be a late game. So... But I come on weekends, and I come on, because water. So I do the extra.
And you're working like 7 days a week right now, aren't you? Because of this water issues at the city.
So you can, I do the extra, so I'm allowed a little slack.
Thanks for the heads up, by the way, Paul, because I am using the coffee right now is with bottled water because I have awareness of the potential over-chlorination.
There you go. So Buffalo and the Titans. Okay, it's 3.5. Buffalo's favored at the Titans. It's Monday Night Football. What do you guys think about it?
I think that Vegas pretty much has this spot on. Quite frankly, the Titans are difficult, but they're beatable. Actually, I would say I give it more of a. Honestly, I just said that, and now I'm contradicting myself 100%. And so, give me a second. I'm gonna pass this over. Give me a second to collect my thoughts. I'd like to pass this over to Jeff.
The Titans. Who's the quarterback of the Titans?
Tannehill.
Yes, the man I hate. Thank you.
But he hands it off to Derrick Henry. King Henry. So it's just always one thing to.
Yeah, but hey, Buffalo's so good right now. Buffalo's rolling. It's just gonna be a roll, man. You guys just beat KC. I want to see 55 points to 25 points.
Oh,
Just
I'm gonna say, yeah,
crush Tannehill right now, please.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna see that 3.5 points as being nice to the Titans, and that's all I gotta say about that. It's just that the Jets wallop on you. I mean, you don't deserve to be
True.
playing professional football.
Yeah, no, that's
Sorry.
the Jets. You're right, though. That's the Jets win. So
Yeah.
that what does that tell you about them?
Our
And
great
God, I hate to stomp on Mike Vrabel. You know, I mean, as a Patriots guy, you kind of want to see Mike Vrabel succeed in a way because he's not like a Belichick. He's a former linebacker for the Pats, you know, who could also receive touchdowns in Super Bowls. Like he was a guy with character around the Patriots, in a leadership role. But now it's like he is that leader for that team. You kind of want to see some success there because
he's
it's
a
different.
smash you in the mouth guy. He's a smash you in the mouth guy. I mean, he's a tough guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a big guy too. You know what I mean? Like he's a big guy for a coach. You know, like as far as he's like jacked over there. Flores is pretty jacked too, actually, if you look at him. And the Jets coach is jacked. And they got Bill, who's just like, yeah, oh, yeah. There's Jeff's been really noticing after he saw some shots of himself with his shirt off last week. Do you just need to take the shirt off, Jeff? Is that what's up?
I want to see me against Brady with his inflamed muscles.
Well, you can.
Let me tell you this: our defensive coordinator is named Leslie Frazier. He was on the 1984 Chicago Bears defense. Do I need to say more?
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And then the Pats have Patricia. Dude, that's just like chubby dude.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Buffalo should take it.
Buffalo should take it. I'm gonna give my pick. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm seeing this as more like a 10-30. I'll say 10-28. 10-28 is actually what I see it as. I don't think after I thought much about this and listened to your guys' statements, also the discussion of when they faced the Jets. And I did watch the condensed version of that game. They're not doing hot right now. So yeah, I'm gonna say 10 Titans, 28 Buffalo.
Yeah, you know what? I couldn't believe last week that they got scores on us. I'm talking about KC. I got pissed off when they scored on us, and I couldn't believe they did that. So yeah, our defense is playing so well. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna see it, and I'll be going to work late Tuesday. Sorry, Sarah.
So who are the Jets playing?
They're not playing. Bye.
Yep,
Oh,
bye
they got
week.
the
They're
bye,
playing.
okay.
They will be playing the Patriots next, but that's in 2 weeks. Sunday
Yeah.
the 24th. So, but the Patriots this week are playing the Cowboys this weekend. So, yep. So there's nothing really to cover for the Jets. I mean, yeah, they lost to the Falcons last week. That's all we really have to say.
Yeah.
That's all we really have to say here.
Okay.
We could use actually once we get going though, and once we have StreamYard going and it's easier to join people in, I would like to hunt out somebody out of New York to cover them. I just feel like there's actually real people that live in New York City, that live like lives and stuff and like have jobs and like eat food and sleep.
We can reach out to Donnie again, but
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying that like we could reach out to the greater internet, and because like I'm just thinking some of the people in New York actually might have like computers and stuff and might be interested in joining in.
Yeah. Well, on this note, if we could do our opening and ending songs in 1974, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure. Well, I can. I think I know just the thing to do there actually.
I think I shot the sheriff. And whatever. What's going on?
I got some. Well, I'll see what I come up with. I'll keep that in mind, and
Okay.
I'll put that note in.
Sounds good. All right, guys. I appreciate. It's bedtime.
Yep, it's been good. We're getting better each week.
Okay.
Close us out, Perry.
Well,
live,
okay,
and
well,
we
this
can talk after.
Well, this is the AFC East by NAFCo. This broadcast has been brought to you by NAFCo, the Northern Appalachian Film Collective. You can check them out at on Facebook. Just type in NAFCO Film Collective, and you can join that group there. Then there's also our Facebook page, facebook.com/AFC East NAFCO. That's facebook.com/AFC East NAFCO. And there's also, I'd like to thank Dakota, the DuBois Area Council on the Arts, as well as the West PA Systems, your 21st century electrical build contractor, and Red Meat.